Hey, it's me Spot, and it's 9 mistakes everyone is making in Wuchang Fallen Feathers, or at least almost everyone. First one is of course getting lost. And oh my gosh, it's so easy to get lost in the game without minimap. Yeah, while it may look like open world game, in reality it's like closed maps with just straightforward roads. Sometimes it looks like labyrinths and you just can't understand are you been here or not. And there's actually solutions how to stop getting lost without minimap. There's two of them. First of all, there's birds. You may find birds almost everywhere in this game, and when you're going and seeing any birds, basically just shoot them, and if you're going forward and there's no birds, you already been here. But of course there's more reliable and safe solution. There's an item, and when you use this item you will drop it on the floor and it will shine. It shines in a really bright green color, like a green yellowish color, and you will easily see it. Just drop it when you're going into one direction, and then whenever you get back over here you will understand, oh, I've been here and I need to go into another place. Yeah, that's how it works. It's extremely simple way to mark where you need to go, where you want to go next, and you can safely get back. So when you're just exploring new areas, definitely keep it in a hotbar and use them. The next one, I see it a lot, people are forgetting to upgrade character and upgrading sword mastery, of course, or flasks. Basically, when you're using your upgrades in this game, it kinda works like all Souls-like games. You collect runes, or how they called over here, red feathers, something like this, red essence, and basically you will use it to upgrade your character. You will buy skill points and then use them in skill tree. But upgrading flasks and upgrading your swords or like other weapons skills, your proficiency with them doesn't require any skill points at all. It just requires access to these nodes, like sword nodes, and also specific resources. So for swords, for weapons, it will be some like special red feathers. For flasks, it lost remembrance and other stuff like that. And whenever you got this resource, just don't forget to upgrade your flask, get more charges, get more recovery, and also more powerful weapon. And the next one is also tied to the basic skill tree. I see it a lot. People just going, farming, trying to replay area over and over again to get more resources, to get more skill points, and to level up. Because they want to try something new. And guys, in this game, respecking is free. Yeah, whenever you respec, you get all resources back. So if you invested in sword levels, for example, and you want to try out access, you don't need new resources to upgrade access. You just respec your character and you get everything back. You can respec in completely same manner into access, get access level 5 if your swords were level 5 before, and you will be completely golden. You will feel fine and get really powerful build. Don't forget that respecs are free, have fun, and always try something new and enjoy this game. And to enjoy it, of course, it's nice to level up finally. But I see a lot of people actually keeping loads of trash in inventory, never using it. So every now and then, make sure you visit traders and just sell a bunch of useless stuff in your inventory. Just sell it, you will get loads of runes for it. Every piece of equipment that you probably will never equip, like trash equipment that just lowers all resistances that you probably got from basic enemies in Act 1, just sell it, it costs, and the trader will gladly buy it for 100 or even more runes. It's not a lot when you leave Act 1, but still it's some runes, and it's better than no runes, of course. But when you're selling a bunch of trash, don't sell something that you actually want to use. And that's one of the really like big mistakes. People are forgetting that there's loads of items in inventory that can heal you. Yeah, there's loads of items like mini rice balls and stuff like that, bao buns. Put it on hotbar and use it. This hotbar you can use up to 4 items over there, so you don't need to press on menu and search for these items. Just do it before the fight and you will have a bunch of items in the fight on the hotbar, so you can easily use them. And yeah, you don't need to scroll your hotbar, by the way, because if you press and hold buttons for your magic or for your inventory, you can actually cast with other buttons or use any item from your hotbar with different buttons. It's something like, I would say, quality of life they got in the game. Someone prefers scrolling through items, Some prefer just pressing right buttons. And when you're pressing right buttons, of course you want to press on the right passive nodes on passive skill tree. And some of the mistakes you may make again is kinda investing everywhere. If you don't have extremely like super cool optimized build in mind, make sure to just go all in into one branch, especially early on before level 50 or so. If you try to invest everywhere, if you try to like, oh, let me try a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know, invest 5 points in swords, maybe like 2 points in axes and stuff like that, it will waste and hurt your build, your enjoyment of the game completely. Difference in damage if you invest completely into one tree or into all different ones is more than triple. So don't forget you got free respects. That was like mistake number 2 or number 3 in this list. And just invest into one category first and then like start to branch out a little bit. Most common branching out actually is to just focus down on one damaging tree, for example swords, and then adding magic tree with loads of like utility and supportive stuff will work for any style. But if you're going for dual weapons, of course it's also viable, it's really cool in this game, then yeah, just go for double weapons. But don't forget, weapons scale from different attributes. For example, most of swords will scale with agility and strength, and you may check it by looking on this lotus when you're equipping your weapon. So if there's Roman numbers nearby, that means weapon scales with these attributes. And what does it mean? Basically this means if you're having loads of magic or other nodes invested in, then you will lose potential of your weapon. And while sword actually scales with agility and strength pretty nicely, same goes for spears. So if you're playing swords, it's nice to combine it with a spear, it will be a smart build, but one-handed sword will have lots of magic, so it's not like super good, but viable depending on what skills you're using. But don't forget, when you're branching out too much in the later stages of the game, just try to use correct weapons with nice scaling, but it's hard to mess up actually. What is easy to mess up is to lose your runes. While this game is kinda beginner friendly and you're not losing all the runes, all this red essence when you're dying to bosses, to normal enemies, you start out with almost losing nothing, and then you build up your madness, and then you start to lose more and more and more until you will lose all your runes. That's when the madness triggers and you will summon clones that will fight you. If you lose to this clone, he will take all your runes. That's how it works. So if you're almost approaching a level, make sure to actually go back to your shrine, touch the shrine and go into the dream, because dream will restart area, and when you're starting area, all enemies replenishes, so you can farm like that. Basically you can do it over and over again. There's nice early area, basically a second or third shrine. You're seeing it on the screen right now. In this area you can quickly go and farm every enemy. It will take roughly like 1 minute to farm all of them, and you will get almost 1k runes. Don't forget, there is also items left on the ground when you defeat enemies, and these items most of the time will be extra runes. So yeah, actually if you're lucky you can get around 1.5k on this run. Every time you will get bunch of red essence and you can level up really quickly or get a little bit more essence for next level. Then you can safely go fight boss, and even if you lose, you're not losing a lot, just your sanity. I hope you enjoyed these biggest mistakes, but definitely you can make loads of mistakes in combat. So I recommend taking a look at these huge combat mistakes everyone is making in Wuchang Fallen Feathers on the screen right now.